Hey everyone, welcome back to Planet Crafter. We're continuing our playthrough of the Moons update. So between videos, I actually quickly built a trade rocket because it was pretty cheap. Well, cheap for today's stuff. And I had tons of Terra tokens. So I actually went and bought like 10 energy multipliers. I've put most of them in a container on this site. But I've got my 2 to do my rocket. Hang on. And an extra 1. That doesn't seem like enough. I thought I had an extra 2. Anyway, I think the concept is that if they're in this thing, then we can request more if we need to. And we could always build a trade rocket and work out how to do that and then buy more. So I'm hoping that's fine. So I think we're ready to go. I think I've got everything I need. As I said, there's a good chance we've forgotten something, you know, I think that's just inevitable that something like that is going to happen. Okay, I can eat if I eat that, I just want to just be full. Alright, so I think we're just going to bite the bullet and we're just going to go. I will do a save, but I don't think that's really going to help us. And we are going to go to the other place that we haven't been to. So let me just check this box is full. That box is full. I'm full. And I assume we just get in and go. And we want to go to Aqualis. We don't have anything for a vehicle, but I never bothered with that. Yeah, let's just do it. Are you really ready to leave this planet? Unless you build an extraction platform on the destination planet. Yes, I understand. Yes. I did contemplate whether you could build more storage in one of these rockets, but I didn't try it because I wasn't sure. Probably should have. Maybe I could have tried it with a cheap resource that you could afford to lose. You know, like just put a ton of iron in or something. Because it'd be interesting to know whether you could do that. But the problem is you might just turn up with your rocket like this and no extra storage. Even if you did it. Yeah, okay. Nothing special there. Alright, so, well, here we are. Welcome to sand. And a bit of water. Now, okay, we've got a bit of a ring going on here. I don't know what we have here. There's like, oh, we do have a map. Wait, is that it? The rest of it's all water? Oh, shit. So it doesn't look like there's any ice. Okay, interesting. Now, the tricky part now is this. I'm going to have to drop stuff because I can't get anything out. Like, actually, what do we need? I was going to build that. So we need 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, I can't get that. Hang on. Drop 1. Grab that. Hopefully we won't lose anything. I don't know if this is the biggest island and this is where we're going to build, but looks like that's where I'm going to build at the moment. Okay, now we need a door. And that, and that. Okay. Let's get rid of that. All right, so now we want to build There's a few things we need to build, I guess, as a priority. I want to build some power. I don't know if this place floods or anything. I mean, is that any concern? What's up here? Don't know. We'll get some power going. Okay, so we've got a way home if we need it. If we're desperate. You really push this veggie tube, don't you? So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now, we still have this. Okay, great. I think we've already screwed up because I am short a super alloy rod. Okay, hold on. I'm assuming I can't dismantle the... Where did it... So... what have I... I haven't built anything that took that. How did I forget one? I knew I would forget something. That didn't take it. Did I use it on the trade rocket and not replace it? Probably did. Now, just a question. Can you dismantle the rocket after you've built it? If you go up the stairs, does that help? Okay, I can. Okay, that gets it back. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, the clams have got stuff. Nice. Mr. Clam? Do they all have different things? Oh. Yeah, they have a bit of variety, don't they? So what, they just eat whatever they find laying around? So, here's the thing. I can do that. And then I could say, all right, well, let's go to Prime. I want... Really? We only have 2 super alloy rods on that planet. Or I could go... It only has 2 as well. Okay, maybe we just hold off for a second here. Let's just think things through. You know what we need? A water supply. Oh, I didn't bring any zeolite. There you go. Well, that'll be a good thing to ask for. I don't think I did. No. Okay. So it doesn't really matter where I pick. Either way. Let's just go prime. Yeah, I know. I wonder, can I drink from the ocean? Maybe. So if I take those 2, we'll get some zeolite in anyway. If I can. We can. I don't know what else we need. Let's just get some more super out. What's that noise? I don't know why there was a buzzing. Can we drink this or is it salt water? Oh. I guess we don't really need a fountain then. There's plenty of water around. We can just drink. Okay. Well, let's get on to building some basics here. We need one of these. Crafting station. Alright, so... we also need some storage and... let's just grab all of that off there. We're going to want to build our screens and whatever else, but we probably also want to get some food going. Now, I think I brought enough stuff to do that. I don't know where I want to put this. Let's put it over here somewhere. Okay, and I did remember to bring a bean seed. So that's good. Alright, we have 2... no, we have 1 spare because 1 needs to be used for the rocket. We can get rid of that. We don't really need that. We still need to build the rocket on here. So let me just... I'm just going to go out here and tag that. Okay, so we'll tag that. We'll get that built as soon as possible, so if we need to leave, we can. And everything else will focus on what we essentially need. So we need food, water, we can drink, oxygen, we've got a base we can breathe in. So we don't really need any of that desperately. We've got some power, but we could... I mean, I could have requested stuff like this as well. That's the thing, we can just request whatever the bloody hell we want now. As long as it's there in the base, we can request it. Okay, we could do storage, whichever storage, it doesn't really matter. I'd like to get the tables up so we can start getting our views going. So we need more iron. Hopefully this place has iron, which it does. Has the basics. Well, okay, so this place has phosphor. So what happens? Oh, you can deconstruct them. Hang on, I want to see what do we get from deconstructing a clam? Super alloy and phosphor. Well, that's nice. I don't know if they regenerate items in them if you leave them, or if they're sort of like a... I don't know. What do we call it? A pretend container? It's 2 enough? I might have had 3 in the other one. Okay. Like little treasure troves. Oh, we need storage. What are you doing? Circuits. So I didn't bring any circuits, so... we could obviously request it. Well, yeah, let's just keep queuing up what we got, and then we'll think about what we're going to do. So I want to get some of these screens going. Which were the big ones? That was another big one. So they're the big ones. I need some iron. Thank you. What the heck? Current stage submerged. Seismic activity. Okay. Aluminium. Okay, I need some more iron. You can tell me you're not going to fit there. Hang on. Okay, that's better. You want me to eat? Yeah, we need... okay. Well, the food's growing, so that's a good thing. We'll grab that as soon as we can. All right, so we've got a few things here I still don't need. Okay, let's start with that. Oh, okay, so you need a compass. I'll come back to that. Hold on. Get rid of that. Now, do we actually need the mapping screen? Because we can do the map from here. I don't think we need it. Messages, yeah, we could do that. The orbital, that's useful. And the satellite obviously would be as well. Some of these will have to queue up because we'll have to request items. Okay, our thing is back. So, number one priority is that. Let's just go do that first so we can get some storage space. Okay. Oh, wonder why it wobbled. Can we... Okay, we might have to drop some stuff because I need to get some storage going here. So let's just drop that for a minute. Let's go get some iron. See if we can get just a couple of basic boxes going first. And then we'll think about request some more stuff. Ooh, hello. Anyway, we'll investigate. Oh, we're full anyway. We'll investigate you guys later. I think we'll just leave it for now. Yeah, I don't know if there's like... Is there stuff under the water or is it pretty barren? Okay, let's put the zeolite over there. We don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. Don't need those, don't need those. I'm not sure what else we need yet. Let's just quickly build a second one. Alright, so we want to request... I think... Have we emptied this yet? I don't think we have. Hang on. Empty you, and then what I would like to request is probably some osmium. Definitely some aluminium. Obsidian, do we need that yet? Definitely some circuits. Doesn't it? It's that buzzing noise when I go over that. I did want purple quartz. We'll get 2 obsidians just for now. We can always request more. It's just time. You just have to wait for time. Okay. Okay, let's store that away. And okay, we've got another energy thing. All right, let's have a look. So we could boost our power, but I would have to request that. Or we start terraforming. Have we got all our basics? Do we start some terraforming? Even just to the smallest amount. Do we assume this place doesn't have aluminium laying around, or... Well, I mean, it's a stupid assumption because, you know, it could be anywhere. We could find it in a clam. Well, there's some obsidian. Whoa! 1,500 fish egg? Jeez. Oh, zeolite. Man, the weather's here atrocious and I haven't even started terraforming yet. Okay, so I did find aluminium. So that would allow us to create that. Okay. I don't... did I request osmium? I don't know if I did. Okay, we don't have a use for the fish thing yet. I mean, I don't even need that yet. There's a lot of things we don't need yet. Okay, let me take that off again for a moment. Yeah, just wondering, do we want to do a general drill? I mean, I know he wants me to do a T1 veggie tube to get rid of that message. Was there ice here? I don't think there's any ice here, so how the hell are you going to create a T1 veggie tube unless you request ice? Unless it's in a totally different area. There is no ice here. I don't really want to jump in the water because if I go down in the water, I can't get back up properly. Ooh, these islands are a long way away. Okay, there's some algae. Oh, silkworm. Another aluminium, I'll take that. Okay, I think it's just a matter of going through all of these places and... but also not running out of oxygen. Not yet. If we want to get rid of that message, we're probably going to have to request some ice in. I haven't even got a beacon on, so I'm hoping I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. Good. Good. Because I've got no beacon to tell me where my base is. That might be something we might want to solve. So at least I know I'm going in the right direction. Beacon. Beacon. Where are you hiding? The hell? There you are. Okay, so I can do a beacon. Home. Probably not blue. There's a lot of water here. Hang on. Can we change the colour? How do I change the colour? There it is. Let's go for a red because we might not see it too easily with all the water. Just going to make sure I keep grabbing beams while we can. Okay. Alright, don't think we need you guys yet. There's a few things here we don't really need at the moment. You're back. I needed that. Okay, osmium. Take a couple circuits, couple osmium, some of that. Take those. We'll come back for the rest. We'll put a new order in once we know what we want. I need silicon. Hang on. Smart move. Okay, so we can do... I might move it over here. Do that one, and then... That's all the displays. Alrighty, let's get one of these good storages. Actually, you know what? Let's get one of these over here. Whoops. And you... No, I wanted to name you. No, I wanted to name you. Why are you not letting me name you? You can be my dump. Right, so let's get rid of that. So we need some ice. Definitely need ice. Now, let's think about terraforming. Well, actually, you know what? Let's think about calling the end to the video because we've run out of time. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, everything else of the new moon and whatever else you have in the comments. Love to hear from you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.